Hello, everyone, and welcome. What are the esoterics of experience? What is experience? What is experience from a philosophical point of view? Experience is reality filtered through the mind. Experience is the reality filtered through the mind. Consciousness plus thought equals experience. Reality or God or awareness is independent and exists without experience. But experience cannot happen or exist without reality. Experience belongs neither to the awareness nor to the mind. Experience happens when awareness shines in the mind. Experience is arrived at three different portals of perceiving, thinking, and feeling. The three realms of experience. A body perceives, a mind thinks, and a soul feels. Experience is the direct perceptual participation in an event. Pure knowledge is the grasp of what is. When you have the knowledge, it includes seeing, it includes experience. But experience does not have to include knowledge. Experience may or may not coincide with the knowledge. Experience, however, can lead to knowledge. Pure knowledge or truth cannot be contradicted. So, objective or worldly knowledge is truth in relative terms. Experience is truth in relative terms. Experience is composed of two parts. One, the background, the subjective part, which is the reality itself. Existence, consciousness, completeness, or Sat Chit Ananda. And two, the expression, the objective part, names and forms, or Nama Rupa, which is only a superimposition of the mind and senses upon the background or the substratum of reality. In examining any experience to see what it is in its essence, we must give up the expression part of it as belonging entirely to the mind and senses and take only the background which alone is permanent and real. Thus examined, every experience reduces itself to pure knowledge or ultimate reality. The test of every experience is to see whether it is strictly subjective or objective. The subjective alone is real and objective an illusion. Space, though not perceptible to the senses, is certainly conceivable by the mind. So, it is really objective in nature. It is the subtlest object. If we take out space, we take out from space this last taint of objectivity. It ceases or refuses to be dead and inert, but becomes self-luminous, and it immediately shines as its background, the reality. Experience is of two kinds. Normal experience we refer to is dualistic, a pseudo-subject experiencing an object. It is a subjective experience or phenomenal experience. But there is another kind of experience, awareness knowing itself. It is an unique experience in that There is only one real subject knowing a real subject. It's a non-phenomenal experience. Subject knowing a subject alone is a pure or conscious and undifferentiated experience. Awareness is not really aware of anything. It is too close to itself to know itself in a subject-object relationship. Think about space. Wherever you go, there is space. You're not conscious of space as an object. Awareness is like space, except that it is even subtler than space, in that it is also aware. It's an aware space. Awareness stands in itself. Awareness knows itself simply by being itself. Sun shines itself by simply being itself. It's like that. If the experience of being aware is unknown, each of us would answer no to the question, are you aware? But each of us would answer yes to the question, are you aware? It is not known by a mind, but awareness knows awareness. It simply is. Experience happens at three levels: being, doing, and having. All experience apparently springs from being. Whatever you are being will decide what you are doing, and what you are doing will decide what you are having. Living happily is about being something, doing something, and having something in that order. So, what is the objective of experience? To experience love knowingly, or to be love. Experience is the knowing of the absolute in relative terms. Knowing plus feeling produces complete awareness or pure love. Pure love or ananda is unconditional, and it is our true nature. Know yourself as love first, then know everything else as love also, to realize that all there is love. If a man cannot love himself, and he cannot know himself, and cannot love anybody else either, for the soul to experience perfect love or complete love knowingly, it must experience every human feeling, because all feelings are ultimately love. How can you have compassion on that which you don't understand? How can you forgive in another that which you have never experienced in yourself? So, we see both the simplicity and the awesome magnitude of the soul's journey. We understand what it is up to. The purpose of the human soul is to experience all of it, so that it can be all of it knowingly. Grander and grander experience of God through only a few emotions we encounter over and over throughout our life. Western world says there are only 5 natural emotions in life, whereas Hindus say that there are 9 natural emotions. Use emotions or experience to feel and know God simultaneously. The soul, therefore, never condemns that which is not grand, but blesses, seeing in it a part of itself which must exist for another part of itself to manifest. Darkness, darkness must exist to appreciate the light. Imagine that you are your little finger. Now, when you move, who is doing the moving? Is it you as a finger, or is it you, your body, as that of which you, a finger, are a part? Well, we are all apparent parts of the body of the God or Absolute. God, reality, which is pure love, is apparently trying to know and experience itself, its magnificence, through its individuations or souls, or through you and as the real you. A Sufi saying, when you go inside yourself, you find the world. When you go out into the world, you find yourself. Thank you.